Okay, بس خلينا. So first of all, we started recording this one as the second one, but the first one, I was like trying to say something as kind of script, like what we want to focus on or what we want to highlight. But as we said, we wanted everything raw and clear and authentic as much as possible. So today we welcome Charbel Kharrat. I want to introduce Charbel Kharrat briefly. He is an entrepreneur. He is a very great PR if you need anything. Also, he is an amazing host of the 1 to 3 talk. Nevertheless, he is also one of the biggest influential people in Web3 communities in Lebanon, and not built one of the biggest communities, but built the biggest community in Lebanon. So I welcome today Charbel Kharrat. Please go ahead, introduce yourself, and let it flow.
Yalla, for sure, for sure. Okay, first of all, thank you, Ahmad, for creating this nice interview or podcast. Just talking about multiple stuff that people need to just get a new perspective from other people. Yes, I do multiple stuff. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into podcasting, production. I do private events, networking events. So I'm into all this kind of stuff. So yes, when we started recording, you were reading something. I told you, خلاص, don't script stuff. Just be you. Just be open. People love that. If you want to say something wrong, it's okay. We change, and we
Yeah,
do
yeah,
better every
yeah. The
time. So
idea
thank you
on
for
this
letting me
one.
in, bro.
The idea on this
Sure.
one, I wanted to keep the highlight on the word perspective and the word choice. But as you said, let's keep it like as it is, because that's what we want to provide people with. And actually, the whole idea of this podcast is just to give maybe a new insight for people in a way. Because every human being in this world have a perspective, and definitely you know that. Also, I forgot to mention that Charbel is a dear friend of mine, and we were there since the start. So I want you to share with us what led you here. Like, what do you think is the playing factors that led you here, where you are today?
Okay. We can answer this question from different perspective and different point of views. So, first of all, I know you were one of the first people that I met when I created the community in Lebanon. You're an OG, bro. So I push people that are consistent, that are pushing to do better, and you are one of the best,
Much
honestly, and that's why
appreciated, bro.
I support you to the max. What led me here? Maybe okay, if you want to get deep into that, we can get deep right now. But
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
I'm gonna just try to facilitate what I want to say in a simpler way.
Go ahead.
Basically, what you are is an accumulation of stuff. You are an accumulation of information,
Definitely.
accumulation of food, accumulation of knowledge. So, what led me here? I don't think no one can answer this question directly. They don't know, and no
Yeah.
one knows how I'm here right now. So I believe just being here now, consciously doing whatever you want to do. I'm talking to the ladies. I'm talking to the guys. You wanna sell shoes? Just do it. You wanna I don't know do anything, but do it. It's not
Yeah.
only the idea. It's also implementing it, and this is where's the key point. When you implement what you think of, here's when you create the stuff in reality, and this is where the accumulation comes, and this is where a thing leads you to another thing. So how
Yeah.
I'm here,
Yeah.
I'm just doing what I want to do, but I'm doing it. A lot of people just think without doing it, and that's the
Okay.
problem. And but this is basically just a brief about how I'm here, just to have an idea, implement it. When I'm implementing the idea, I got another idea, I see a gap, I see something that might do a better word, I just do it. And
And
this
you
is
go
where I'm
for
here,
it.
why I'm here.
So would you say that the person you are today is accumulation of your choices? As you said, like, because when you implement things, it's technically a choice, right? Because you can choose to do something and you can choose not to do it. So in fact, everything we do is accumulation of choices, maybe part of choices, like what you want to implement, the part of identity you want to create, you want to become. Would you say that?
This is the bigger part for sure, but there's something كمان. It's accumulation of your choices, of the other people's choices. Because sometimes
Okay.
you can try to do something. And for example, I'm just saying an example. I want to sell something to someone. Okay.
Okay.
I did what I have to do, and I tried to sell him the boat,
Yeah.
which I will be making $2 million out of the sale. But the
Yeah.
choice of the buyer can change my whole life. If he said no, I will go and will try again. But if he said yes, so his choice affected
Mm.
my choice
Yeah. Yeah.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to sell him.
I
So I think
see.
it's a combination of multiple choices in a way or another,
Yeah.
which all the choices, since we only experience this, I cannot feel the table. I cannot
Yeah.
feel you. I am feeling me. So all those choices, in a way or another, are made to be compatible based on me. I don't
Okay.
know if it makes
Okay.
sense, but I believe it's it's compatible. Multiple choices are compatible, but you need to try to do your choice
Hmm.
definitely and
Let me
take
let
the
let
decision.
me try to expand shortly on it. But like, would you say that it's fair for you, like, to focus on the outcome, or better to focus on that choice of yours? Because you definitely know that you can't control the choices of others. That's a definite, but you can influence in a way. But that
Mhm.
influence also will come from the degree of you are, or how good you are at sales, for example. You got my point?
Mm.
So if you are good at sales, you have the higher probability or the higher percentage of you getting that choice that you are desiring, or the outcome that you are desiring. So would you say it's fairly about that choices you make from your side on the type of person you want to become? Would that make sense in a way? Because you
Okay.
can't control, I don't believe you can control people's choices, like as much as we try, because the perspective of a human being, this one get me excited, because when you genuinely just like observe and see people, like you see those patterns, repetitive patterns, because human beings are like that, literally. They are the same. The process we go through, it's like there is literally a pattern in this world as a human being, biological, I don't know what you call it natural pattern, biological pattern. I don't care about the like naming of this. I just care about the
Mhm.
observation of it. Like it's literally repetitive and goes back to the nature of a humanity, or the essence of a human beings, as like what they are as a human beings. You got my point? So in a
Yeah.
way, can't control what people react to what you do, but the only thing that you have control of is your perspective or your reaction to it. Because maybe the one you want to sell him, like the 2 million yacht, okay? Maybe this guy just got left by his wife and he's like in a very bad mood. That's one you don't want to play
Correct.
with.
Sure.
Because like the moment you see him, like he gonna be okay. I'm not in the mood for that today. Just fuck off, man. Or maybe I faced this one actually with I was like doing a contract for social media management, like back in the days. Not back in the days. I'm not that old, but like what 2 years
Ah,
ago, I guess. It was like he was sad because of his girlfriend, so he actually just signed the contract without being aware of signing the contract.
yeah. I
Later,
hope people. I hope the universe send me this kind of people. I don't mind.
man, later he realized, and he was like, okay, that was a lot amount of money. And I was like, okay, but you signed the contract. I didn't do it for you. But unfortunately, you don't have government in Lebanon and stuff. So all that skipped. So the contract didn't have a meaning in the first place. Would you say, like, let's say now go back, since we went back in years. I know your story. I know it very well. But like you was over, like how was your weight? How much was your weight?
180 kilos.
180
180.
kilos. With the let's go back to the mentality you had back then. would you say that you would be that person you are right now with the old mentality? Would you be able to face the challenges that you are facing right now with all these changes in this world? Would you be able to be the same person back then and facing those current challenges you have right now with the old mentality? Would you be able to
My
do that?
brother, my brother, I wouldn't be here without the old me.
Yeah, okay. But
Like, so
let's say it that way. Let's say I go
I
back to
wouldn't be
you.
this without the other one. So
I agree.
a kid, of course, 100%. Okay, look. If you want to talk the challenges about now, if I can take care of them or I can be sustaining who I am or what I am right
Mm,
now, if I had the same mentality back then. Back then, I had the same, I had a similar character in a way or another,
okay.
but based on what I were, يعني I was like
Okay.
this, my character was compatible based on what I was back then. And I wouldn't be this right now without the other guy.
I agree.
And there's something that we should take in consideration. And this is where, when I understood this idea, a lot of things change in my life. And I would love to share it with you and for the people watching this. Um, can you go back 1 second in time?
No, you can, definitely.
Can you go 1 second in the future?
Also, no.
كمان لا. So, if you want to take it in this way, well, basically, there's no past and there's no future. There's only
Yeah,
now,
I
correct?
agree. That's something I agree on.
Okay. So it's basically accumulation of nows. Now, 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 now,
Yeah, yeah,
now,
yeah,
now,
yeah.
now, now, now. There's no now back, there is no future. It's now, 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 now. And this is where we go back to what I said before. If you only see now, you just have to do what you have to do
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I'm
So
gonna,
back then, yalla,
yeah.
continue.
No, back then, tell me about the back then first.
Back then, I wasn't thinking in this way. I was
Yeah,
thinking إنه يلا خلص tomorrow, tomorrow.
yeah,
أو
yeah,
خلص I am satisfied right now. خلص okay. But when you realize that tomorrow won't change if,
yeah.
if you don't do the shit now. It's because there's no tomorrow, there's accumulation of nows.
I
And this
actually
is
agree
where
on that.
dedication, this is where don't interact your emotions based on what you should do. This is where we talked, by the way, you talked about something 4 minutes ago that you cannot control the emotions or the choices of others, correct?
Yeah, agree.
The only thing you can control is yours. So
Right?
there's things like, I don't want to talk this way, but there's people in Gaza, they're getting bombed.
Yeah,
They cannot do anything. But what
yeah,
they can control is their mindset. إنه خلص, الحمد
I
لله, we
agree.
will be better.
Yeah,
So you cannot control the choices of others or emotions of others. The only thing you
yeah,
can control is your emotion and your choices.
I agree.
And see how you can control it. This is where the journey starts.
But look, don't you think for you to change or grow in life, you might have to sacrifice or kill something? Like for now, if you wanna like some soils, okay, you can't just like build it or plant a tree in them. You got me? You
Mm,
have
mm,
to burn the soil first in order to build the
mm,
tree. Or like for example, the diamond, when it's crushed, you have to crush the diamond in order to become diamond. Or when you go to the gym, you know that well. When you go to the gym, you have to kill
correct.
the muscle in order to build it. Don't you think you have to not kill your old self, but sacrifice something or leave something behind with your old self in order to become your new you? The same you, it's the same you, literally. I understand you. And I agree with you. It's literally the same you. But that different mentality, don't you think when you have a choice, when there is a yes, you are saying no for something else?
You should kill one thing,
Which is,
and only one thing,
yeah,
which is your ego.
yeah, I agree on this one actually.
And
Look,
let me
ego,
elaborate ego.
yeah, go ahead.
Ego is when you believe that your body is you. Ego
Okay,
is when you believe all your information that you have is you.
yeah,
When you get attached with your body and you get attached with your mind, this is where
okay,
ego comes.
okay,
You won't be open to change.
yeah.
يعني, let me elaborate it. This is something maybe advanced a little bit, but I will try to simplify it.
We spoke about this concept before, but yeah,
خلاص
elaborate
انت
it.
okay. Uh, First of all, there's a change.
Yeah,
The people that don't believe in change, this is where ego comes. Anna, I'm like this. No, I won't change. I won't be
yeah,
open to listen other people perspective, because if I want to listen, I want to just to answer them, not to understand. Maybe I can change my mindset. Berke,
yeah,
he has a good point of view. When people get attached to what they know and get
yeah,
attached about their physical look right now and they're satisfied,
yeah,
خلاص, this is me. They are dead people. When
yeah,
people don't change, they are dead. Only that people cannot change. And you
yeah.
are not alive if you cannot change. The flower is like this, and after some time it will bloom.
It's a bloom.
So
I agree.
this is where ego comes. I won't listen to Ahmad لأنه أحمد هو I'm more educated than Ahmad,
Yeah,
and maybe Ahmad won't help me. This
yeah,
is where ego comes. This is the ego. إنه أنت you don't understand إنه maybe Ahmad will give you a perspective, a point of view, maybe a
yeah,
point of view you didn't
yeah,
see it. New pair of fresh eyes. You can add the information of Ahmad to your puzzle, and this is
yeah,
where you can grow more. But 90% of the people are against even listening to other people perspective and
yeah,
adjusting based on
yeah,
theirs.
yeah, yeah.
And this is where the ego comes. So once you kill your ego, you can change, you can be alive. This is my opinion.
I actually agree with you on this point, and we spoke about it when we first met back then. Like when we first met, we spoke about this concept, and you told me about it. Where it's like, well, how it's working for you, and
Yes.
I sincerely agree with you because if you are someone that who believes, for example, that okay, I know everything, I am the best at this, man, you the moment you just observe the world and see yourself as nothing but everything for yourself. You see the world, you see yourself as a small being, but the whole thing in yourself, then your whole perspective will adjust. One day I wrote an article on this point that one day I went out of the mosque and like I was observing, man. I saw there's a lot of people, like I sincerely, I was in Turkey back then. I saw like there's really a lot of people. That was like, okay, those people who knows people that I don't know, and those people they know people that they don't know. And if you just look at it that way, you're gonna see that, man, why the fuck should I care about what I am doing like in this particular way? Like curiosity, I believe that childish curiosity is the most important thing that you can ever do. Why? Because everything that I know right now, literally everything that I know right now, even though it's very small thing from what I want to know, it's literally something that someone just said a word and I go research on it. And this thing led me to something
Yeah.
else. Literally. It's a word. I
There's a
took the word, just
sentence.
research. Just that.
There's
Search it.
there's a sentence. There's a sentence. that I live by on a daily basis, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Always
Enlighten
live,
us.
always live like you're the first person here on earth.
Yeah.
Okay. يعني
In
live
what
your
way?
life
Okay.
as you are the first person that came here in a way that I don't know about this. Don't be scared to
Yeah.
ask about.
Yeah.
Like you're the first. Aslan, you're the first. That's your first time here on earth. Like
Experiencing
literally,
it.
you learn every day new stuff. So
I agree.
just act in a way that I know nothing. Aslan, you
Yeah.
don't know nothing. Aslan, let's talk about this. Already, you don't know how you're here. This is at the first beginning. We all don't know how we got into our mother's womb. We grew up. We are right now here. We don't know how we came here on earth, like here on
Mm.
existence. So just act in a way that I'm the first time here. I would love
Yeah.
to know
Yeah.
more. Please tell me about this. Why not? Okay. Just have this mindset. When you have this mindset, automatically you will start accumulating information, and this is where your brain will align it in a way that suits your vision and your goals in life.
I like this perspective that will lead you to some place. You know, people now, what they do usually, not all people, but what they do usually is they start searching for the meaning of existence. Like you already exist. Like just benefit from that. You literally, I argue people that way. Like that's straight. Okay, okay. Well, what you wanna, man? Go just ask. There is a lot of people. We know them. We know a lot of people. I'm searching for this, searching. Man, like you already exist. What
Your
are you
brain
searching
even
for?
won't even understand العظمة اللي نحن فيها. يعني your brain won't even understand how this existence is working.
Yeah.
I believe uh, what's the goal of life? What's your goal in life?
Mm.
What's our goal, in your opinion?
I would say every individual has his own purpose, but as a whole, I would say your goal or your purpose in life is to grow. So as a human being, you are meant to evolve. Okay. So if you are
All right.
not growing beyond your own thinking, your own fragile ego, as you said,
Yeah.
then you are not doing what you want to do in life. But also each individual person have his own, like, not unique gift, I would say, but his own unique preference, because even our talents and gifts are preferences, honestly, and it's also implemented in us based on our previous experiences as childhood, as like all those perspectives. It's just accumulation of perspectives in previous experiences, and your current mood play a role in your decision making process, so as a whole. So I would say that the goal of human essence or the human being is to evolve. So as we see now, the degeneracy and all those stuff, man, we are killing the human essence. Imagine being so hypnotized in something that you can't see beyond yourself. Like, man, get over yourself. Like, come on. And it's sincerely made. Like, it excites me because I see it in people every day, literally. Like, those things really excites me when I speak about them because I see them every day. I just love observing. And I see people are just stuck in this, oh, no, I don't want to see beyond what I can see because I am afraid to see, because maybe I will get something that is unexpected and I will believe or I will see myself as pathetic. So I prefer to be the hero in the small area of my world instead of being the hero as a whole and becoming the person I am meant to be or I should be as a human being regarding the human essence. Now, when people say, "Oh no, I am comfortable," no one is comfortable. Stop laughing on yourself, man. You are joking. Like, when people say I am comfortable, I am fine with this, they are lying. They are just being pathetic hiddenly inside. That's it. Now you tell me, what is your perspective on the one goal that we are as a whole here for?
What's the goal of life, in my opinion? I don't think there is a goal for life. I believe
Okay.
that we are the goal and we achieved it.
Okay.
I totally agree that maybe the goal of life is to evolve or to grow. But in this way, everybody is growing, either to the positive or to the negative. This is where there's difference between people. يعني I believe every person that is doing harm for himself and you try to tell him multiple times and he's still doing harm and he's not doing good and he's stupid and he's
Yeah.
had a blocking brain and he cannot see
Yeah.
something and he's doing drugs and he's doing bad financially and he's not learning. I believe he's growing.
Okay.
He's doing what he should do in this life
Okay.
because the people that understood and saw that he's doing wrong, we
Yeah.
learned from this guy and we are gonna do something else. And everybody is learning from each other. And that's why
Yeah.
I told you we're all here for the first time. And
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
all seeing
Yeah.
each other what we're doing. So, in my opinion, growing or evolving is not always the way that we see it. And this is the good side, of course, in my opinion, to grow upwards.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. Try to tell people that they are doing something wrong, in my opinion. And it's obvious, it's fact that they are doing something wrong and they're
Yeah.
still doing it. I believe they are growing too, but in a bad way. So, كل حدا, every person deserves what he's in
Yeah.
because he took the choice of being here.
He took that choice.
He took the choice. He saw this perspective in life
Perspective.
and he chose his goals. And
I
this is
agree.
why I believe everybody should be open to understand from other
You
people,
know,
try to evolve and grow to the upward, not to
that's
the.
actually very important for people to pay attention to. And those are four axioms from the like school of Pernucticism. I'm gonna tell you later about it. But like everything is a choice. There is nothing existing beyond the moment. So there is no past, there is no future, there is only the now. Also, you exist, therefore you are worthy, which means you are the goal, as you said. You exist, therefore you are worthy. So don't act as, oh, I don't deserve it. You deserve it. You exist, man. I give this example that there is 7 million sperms or like those, and you just went out of them. Like, you exist. You are worthy of that. And the fourth one is, yeah, that when people look at things, oh, I want to search for the meaning of existence. Well, you already exist, man. Just benefit from your existence. Like, benefit from your existence. And I'd love to wrap it up with this one. And I would love to
يلا
hear if you have something to add to this perspective.
يلا.
Do you have anything to add to this perspective
Oh, right now. Oh, okay.
about
I
the
thought you wanted
axioms?
to say something. Oh, if I have something.
It's a long subject, actually. Yeah.
لا انه انا in this kind of subjects we can have a podcast of 5 hours. I don't mind. But let me try to summarize it. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, just I will let you know something that you already did what you are more than good. You are already here. Just enjoy what you are. If it was good and if it was bad, the only thing I'm gonna tell you, whatever you wanna do,
Yeah.
bad, wrong, good, I don't know anything. Just do your best in it and just do your best out of it. If it was bad, be the best bad person. If it was good,
Yeah.
be the best good person. As long as you're motivated in what you're doing, just automatically will understand if you're doing something bad or something good in life. So
Got
just
you.
enjoy it and try to do your best. And this is it.
Yeah, that's actually a good perspective to hope on, but I would stick to the aspect of the human essence for us as human beings, because like even when we are doing the bad and we know realize inside of us that we are doing the bad, it feels wrong, but people are too afraid to do that good because what if? What if
Yeah,
statement? And this is the
yeah,
killer. And man, I really, really enjoyed our podcast today. And I insisted on you to be the first one in this one
Habibi.
because I know that we have a lot of alternative perspectives to share with people. And I just want to say that I want you guys to remember that always, 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 not almost always, always, you have a choice. And if you are choosing to be pathetic, then you are the one who is making that choice. And if you are choosing to grow, you are also the one who is making that choice. So you have 100% power over your life. And there is no way around it. Like, as much as you try to just logically wrap it around, there's no other way around it. I really want to share you, Charbel, today for sharing your perspective. And I hope you guys try to look at things differently. And don't forget to subscribe for this one because I will be sharing a lot of perspectives here because I want everyone to, as we said today, just get a new insight, a new like idea that might actually get you where you want to be in life. And I hope you really enjoyed it. And thank you again, bro, for sharing your perspective. Hope you have an
Thank you,
amazing
man.
day and take care.